Aggression on that CT side, just going to be the standard jump spot. But meanwhile, the T side rolling out is going to try and collapse in on this mid hold, and quickly they do so, establishing themselves 1 and 2 opening picks. That A bomb site taken, and this is going to be a difficult retake.
That's a way to demand some respect, but it's not all said and done just yet. JW, these angles commonly cleared, but not this time round center. Lets him get away with 1, and the double follows suit. Now it's just Regon, hoping for the best, preparing for the worst, but the round, for all intents and purposes, is already concluded. Regon's just hoping for some bonus kills on the way out. Couple of Glocks run him down, however, so his success is limited to the bullets in his magazine. Even a knife kill is some insult to injury. JW is not the one you wanted to have it. Oh, nope. She just texted him back. That's all it is. Oh. Seems like they are the ones caught lopsided, rather by surprise. Not cleared in boiler! Bomb dropped! That's a big problem. Shine needs to respond, but pulling out of smoke is not the right idea. Juan Flatro gives it right back. And the Eyeballers gifted a saving grace into the round as Pepsor dives in. And there's also, notably, no kits right now for the Bad News Eagles. Nade barely misses Shine. This could come down to a game of time. Pepsor looking to try and get the angles. Oh, and they're not holding them properly. Shine, I'm surprised he walks away with the 1, but Pepsor
will take care of business quickly here. And now they're going to wrap in through lane.
They'll get time for these rotations above the hay card. Oh, no. We're back to a 4-on-4, and they have to wait out these smokes, but if they don't, they're just going to walk into their own demise. Juan Flatro is still not spotted. Synopsy's doing everything. Trades seemingly nowhere inbound. They never actually looked. Sapik. He can recover the bomb. He can get it down, but the round still feels like a foregone conclusion. GXX the first to post. But Sapik has 9 HP. They're both walking back in from the same angle, hoping to trade it out. Headshot spotted or actually needed. Around the box he plays. They both line up, but nothing hits home.
So he's maintaining so much information here. He has GXX close by to help him out. Heavy on the bracket setup, walking right into the crossfire. There's 1, and a quick trade from Heap rolls on out. Defense is a little bit lacking, and already the last player on this A site spotted quickly. Snary has to step up. Rotations are cut off as well. And it seemed like it all relies right there on the op combo there.
On the fly from the Eyeballers, where they find those 2 kills in bracket. After Heap comes out of apps and confirms the site player's presence, X come through. In which in they come, but what an unorthodox setup, man. I mean, it's not uncommon to see 4A1B, but it is when it's a FAMAS back in CT spawn. Synopsy down for the count. Off shoulder spotted and dispatched. GXX no match for Pepsor on the AK, and this is all just a false sense of security yet again. 3 walking into B, and Pepsor is doing everything on A. A triple entry, and it doesn't even matter what site you went to. If he's leading the charge, he might just win you the round. 4 kills, the other unknown, but you're gonna know he's somewhere at B. JW just holds the line. The Eyeballers aren't tested in this round. Hey, events, right here. I got you with these ideas. Hit my line. Oh! Synopsy! Doubling up. It's not the first time he's shown his deagle scary. And another comes through. There's still only 2 at B, so numerically, this is the site to hit. But, you know, with context in mind, it feels hard to justify. Nobody's holding Coffin.
Off of it. Maybe needed to get the plant there downrange. But luckily they do have coverage now for Coffins to swing around that corner. GXX able to trade things back and answer the call. Sapik and Pepsor looking to play off each other. These deep shots can be just instant demises. And they swing in for the fences right there. Rig unable to land a body shot to finish, but Pepsor has to deal with a 10-second defuse, an AK, and he'll peek early. And he is going to immediately find an opener.
Well, that's more like it for the Eyeballers, with JW and Sapich both responding. The A site's theirs. Plundering and pillaging their way to a potential 8th round win. There's still so much more, but it feels so far gone. Last 2 coming up from Banana, but even GXX angle spotted. I'm surprised they're spamming the arch smoke because they saw him in mid. but it doesn't matter because you got to go through Pepsor, and he is on a wow. That is like ambitious to buy 2 HEs on the pistol. Of all the utility you could see invested, right? I didn't think it'd be 2 HEs. Oh my, all right, well, there's like no damage being done. Is there a lag out? No, he's just holding the banana flank. Eyeballers are really late to this response. I think it's going to cost them. They have a kit, sure, but...
Not at all. Have to quickly move on into things here. That smoke and kit combo can do a lot of work, but the flank formulating quickly dealt with by Shine. That's going to help out big time. Flash to entry on in. They need quick kills there. They will start to find everyone flooding in. It is a flawless retake effort with plenty of time.
And at this point, if that bomb goes into brackets, it's going A. There's no time to change around and reroute, and those flashes are just a fake. As soon as they don't hear anything coming in, the eyeballers can start to rotate over and set up nicely. Nade is perfect, and in they go.
Really losing the first, but that's an instant kill, an instant response. There's 5
6
seconds
seconds
left. They're not planting. It's over.
Done. Now they can't lose players at their time either. Oh,
they're fighting. Oh my god. Wow.
Now he's got to start worrying about the bullets he has left.
Still pressuring right there, JW, making it not easy to take that space, but he will fall quickly. The next breath. Really done so far with that spam damage. Missed opportunity right there from Sappic. Can't contain. 5 seconds instead of a measly 5.
Oh! Dude, Pepsor is on one, man. And this is 2-on-3 now. I think they're going to give this a look in.
Onto them, so finding yourself a successful exit and getting out of dodge is something they will walk away with.
I mean, Ob's nice, but my eyes are on Pepsor, or maybe they should be on G. WGXX! Not the man to test right now. Did he get dinked? Please tell me GXX had a Galil, because that makes no sense if that was a dink from an AK. Wild to see the eyeballers pushing their advantage this much. Man, they are dominating. And the Eagles just can't catch back up. With how close that last round was, too, you don't really have room to get decimated in one of these rounds, but no longer do I think you have a choice. One Flatro creeping uncomfortably close up lane. Heard the footsteps of one of the pick players, but I imagine there's a swing in effect here from Sappic soon. Yeah. So with a minute to play with, one smoke and one flash. Center, I'm not even sure.
So he's going to give it an attempt here towards the B side. 2 players he has to deal with. High-low setup. And it immediately works. It's going to be a flawless defensive round there.
And they're not slowing down, not taking no for an answer, and they will be outnumbered. JW's up, however. More than just one man. He's an army. 2 kills, almost the third, but the flick isn't there in time. It's still a 2-on-4. Regon, Juan Flatro, they've at least got weaponry. But severely outnumbered, and it's a retake attempt for the eyeballs to try and shut down Inferno. An isolated prong, and there's not a lot of utility to clear out this pit side yet. Shine. Good Molly, Juan Flatro forced into the open. Regon, the main worry now, as he's stuck in lane. The op doesn't accomplish a single solitary thing. And with Bad News Eagles only fielding 1 T round, the eyeballers stomp them out of Inferno. And here we go. Or maybe not so much. Slow start to the pistol as they the eyeballers decontamination. Hard and the flash works flawlessly, and almost 2 kills come instantly off the back of it, but apparently Eep and Sappic both snuck one in there, so we're dead even.
Still a man advantage maintained. But there's still 2 players on this A side that they won't account for. Shine is going to find himself a crispy one, and he's buying time here, baiting in for the flank potential here. The dualies are close by. You're never going to expect 2. You're never going to expect this second, but Juan Flatro flicks for the follow-up right there.
After that lights-out performance on Inferno, are they going to go for a quick pop? It seems like it. 3 leaning in the direction of 8 tons, but Synopsys Mac 10 is the first leading the charge out of mid. Not a secret where the rest of the take is going, but Pepsor is going to meet him head-on. So far, it's shaky for the first, but it's enough to at least secure an advantage. On very fragile feet, though. 12 HP combined between he and Shine.
There's so little health here right now to work with on this retake, so even though they might have the man advantage planted as well, going to make this retake all the more difficult now that they've actually got the numbers punched in, but that's going to help out big time. A flank formulates from Sappic as he's able to find himself one, and both players now tucked in towards Temple.
And here's the thing, right? You know where they're going to be just on the fact that you have pretty much everything alone. 1v3 for Juan Flatro, and he won't come close. So the guns come out, and the success comes to a stop.
MR12, you lose the first gun round, but then you bounce back quickly here. That's a possibility with the op shot opening up. The rifle might have to get the job done. No, on the re-up, GXX able to answer.
4 on 4, but only 1 at the B site. Heap right now dancing with death in mind. And as he falls, I don't think there's much more of a whimper for eyeballers. I think they're just going to start to fall away and let this one slip into obscurity. Just hoping to hang on to guns. Pepzor, not one that they'll recover. And now all of a sudden JW feels incentivized to go for this. Technically a but I don't know how you get back into this. Walking out. Still didn't clear center's angle. Spins back around, but $1 short and a day late. The crazy part, though, JW hits that shot. Free to fuse. Seems like it might be a far quicker round. JW! I wouldn't be tempting fate there, my guy. Oh, is he going to go back in for a repeat? You said it earlier. Your wish is my command, so says JW. Doesn't mean it's going to work out for you. MP9 sprints into the site, but it's a suicide mission, and he knows it. He's the last remaining, and this M4, maybe 1, maybe 2, but the round, certainly not. And even that M4 is now gone, guaranteed.
To get to work with that AWP right there, and he just delivers in stride by finding you multiple opening picks. It makes the job of everyone else so much easier.
And they've fully given up mid control. I'm not entirely sure if they're prepared for this either. They know they're in CT spawn, but it's kind of a game of what do you do about it? Stuck in the corner, Sapik! Barely gets the clear off in time, and they manifest one hell of an advantage. However, in the meanwhile, Synopsys slipped behind them, and through Temple he goes to potentially rip open the A site. And he doesn't want to move in just yet. Shine, still worried about this mid flank, still worried that somebody could be here. Regroups with his teammates and doesn't opt to pick one on the cross. Instead, lines it back to A. Shine, gun out, finally sees him, and even drops in the process. JW, an unknown prong. And there's 2 ops left. What a weird buy to have. But JW's out, so maybe a bomb plant guaranteed at least. Shine. Low HP is down, and nobody seems to be too head over heels to move back into the A site just yet.
Chance here. Pepzor, he's got a scope put on his location right now. He's going to need Sapik to really get a move on this flank. The missed shot is not going to help out. GXX gets it on the repeat, though. So all angles, all bases covered right now, and they're running low on time. This could be fumbled right here, right now, but a smoke on top of the bomb is going to make it a little bit easier. They have
That's
to get
the only kit!
But they don't have a kit. You're right, Heap. He's not going to have a say in this one. Tries to find the kill, but the job is done. Scenario going to complete the mission.
Oh, no. No, no, no.
A world champion, if you will.
Anyway. Back out A, Pepzor. This M4 has been lethal pretty much the whole series thus far, but you don't want to overstay your welcome. Did a lot of good damage, so credit where it's due. But you've also got to know when to say die and know when to quit, which apparently he nor Shine does. And now, it's just their sight. Staying around far too long, the flash was on the money, but so was the smoke at the perfect time. And it may be a mission of saving as the clock even takes one with it, dude. Everything's going wrong for the eyeballers, and they're going to just go back in, because why not? You need rounds, but forcing the issue will get you nowhere. Bad news, Eagles, a 9 rounds T-half.
Well, we're bad news Eagles in that last map, but hey. Might just play into that third here. A level playing field as Synopsy's going to find another entry, and this has got to be potential for double digits manufactured as
oh my god!
Like HE dunks him down.
Dude, he was on 100 HP! No, no, that's not okay what I just witnessed. Look, I'm gonna just say the eyeballers deserve to lose this round after the shenanigans they just pulled. After what they just got, nah. And they won't get the round either. Through the wall, no, Synopsy just collects as easy as you like. 10-2. Well, Dooley's looking fresh, but only for the one. With a stack on the B side, I'd imagine more is to come, but not when you got Pepso looking like that. Good flash, he's blind. Trade should be inbound, but takes a little too long to deliver, and he has to find it on a repeat. The Exner Classic. But now we see what Synopsy's got up his sleeve, letting them pass and walk into Donut.
Operate on a pretty quick flank, but wise from JW to position himself nicely to deal with this one. Shine actually will initially find the damage, and JW will capitalize thereafter. So, beautiful position out in the post-plant situation here for Eyeballers to succeed from here. One found, one more to go. Gun will send himself to the wolf. Still with the duelies, 2 guns. Cannot convert this one.
Depending on where you are.
Yeah, I guess. Inclusive right there, but
oh my
not
god!
too inclusive in the cave side of things. This Sapik, he wants to quickly deal with any sort of opposition right there.
What
Even more entries rolling on out here. This is pretty pacey coming through from the Tiki side. Very quick aggression into success on the site. Now they've got a post plant to work with.
Pepsto's got to get a move on, though. He is so far removed from this take, and he can have a round-winning flank if he comes through quick enough with Synopsy drop. This one feels pretty difficult to lose entirely. Smoke on the ramp side, so they've got vision cut off, but it's not planted for the spammable wall. Again, they've got to move. This is a full 10-second defuse, though, so again, a little far-fetched to imagine them coming away on top with this one. So the first rifle shut down, and the first prong of the...
Reveal where the op is. But then you're just going for smoke spam with the op, and it's never optimal.
That's their last smoke.
Toss it down range.
This is kind of scary, because if things go well, if they even win trades numbers-wise, then you're going to have JW on an amazing cutoff. Smoke volley flash into B keeps 3 players there, and you might do more than just numbers up. You might not drop a player. Synopsy and CT gets taken with him, and now JW shifts back in, and we're into a 3-on-3. 1 kid on the board for Juan Flatro in op, but remember, no utility. Again, a war of attrition. And I can't imagine the Bad News Eagles will go on to win easily if they even win at all. Tapping the bomb, no peek comes through. First peek in from Shine eventually. Now, everybody starts swinging from the fences. JW, the last one remaining, and he's got nothing to say. Bad News Eagles, not a scratch on them for the retake. No util necessary.
Fear in these sort of rounds into a run conversion, though. Little run boost action there for Rigon, both by the rifle. But that just leads to a quicker demise.
JW more than ready, and they're gonna go straight through this smoke. GXX, no match. Maybe Norris Juan Flatro in the corner. Wait, no, they didn't end up clearing him, and 2 may fall for this. They know about a few players' whereabouts toward the B site, so Eyeballers hightail it to the other end of the map. And one thing that's missing from this round is kits. The Bad News Eagles. But this will be an element of time. A couple of mollies to try and keep them out of the CT spawn. Need to blow open the smoke. Shine! Not even considering it. Now real problems start to arise. Kits may not matter. But I'm sure they'd love to dump that molly atop of the bomb. Spray is off the mark. There's no way. Pepsor, he's been so solid this whole series. And Juan Flatro hits the tripwire. A 3-on-3 with, again, not a single kill to speak of.
Unbelievable right there. What a retake coming through. That's exactly what I said they needed to do. Capitalize on the advantages that they've been setting them.
Some killing. I mean, you're just going to be emotionally drained after that. I mean, it's back-to-back rounds you lost due to 3-on-3 retakes. They'll still fight, though. Stopik making it look like he doesn't even mind the loss and even getting away with his life in the 5-on-4. The site's theirs, but swarming back in are the Bad News Eagles, refusing to give over anything more than they have to. Bomb's gone down, but this will be another retake effort, which so far isn't looking good. They keep getting caught with utility out. 3-on-3, but we know how this goes. Tale told as old as time, and Juan Flatro spotted Shine. This one's a lot more manageable. Nope, never mind. All right, through the smoke, GXX won't even let him get close. I can't even build this story before the Bad News Eagles shut out the Eyeballers.
And in the same fashion in which they were able to win out these last 3 rounds necessary, just incredibly composed retakes rolling on out there for Bad News Eagles, back to back to back for those 3 rounds. that they needed to gather. And again, that composure going to take them a long way. Smiles on their faces as they close things out. They take it to a third map. Like the comeback effort from YaLLa, considering what they were able to manufacture.
The eyeballers are putting a lot of pizzazz into this one. On smoke, trying to. Actually, I thought it was fun. Not only boost into the window, but try to find Juan Flatcher on catwalk, which, you know, takes a bit longer than anticipated, but they do. And trade it out from the kill on Synopsy, pushing down the planet. There is no planet to speak of just yet, and players are falling very low very quickly, even running out of headspace. I don't know how, but Synopsy's just tripled up. He and center alike have got a full house.
To continue to do so. Closing out the first gun round. Everyone's in their sails right now. So sort of resistance can be provided there. Pepser is going to be a huge player to call upon. He's already had such a great series, but still more needs to be done. Also fully capitalize.
Nope. Doesn't seem like there'll be any of that. Now Sapik is tasked with the unthinkable. Stuck in con, he's at least got the first lined up for him. Maybe a little too loose from Juan Flatro, but got enough teammates behind him that it really shouldn't matter. So another nice start for the Bad News Eagles.
They can kind of put a pause on the consistent success here. Fast speed play rolling on out. Could be quick rounds to manufacture here for Bad News Eagles. It could be some worries, but they're met behind the Molotovs, and unfortunately for Shine, he beat him to the punch there. Meanwhile, the rest of his roster not so fortunate.
Well, won't go empty-handed, but pretty damn close to it. And dude, you don't want to be letting Juan Flatro have these rounds, man. I'm just saying.
You on that one. The A4 users drive here. Luckily for some of these CT side players there, they have got themselves AKs. Not needed for Juan Flatcher as he finds two out towards the middle. Although Pepser does trade things back. It's still no man advantage manufactured just yet as kills do come through. Finally, Heap able to equalize though.
Ooh. The bomb's down, so Pepstor's gonna have to walk straight back into him, and I'd imagine this is just gonna be as simple as a bait and switch. Should you even need to go that far? GXX will just win it outright for you.
Outputting. Nothing but success here for his squad, and GXX gonna follow it up with just a beautiful, quick little kill to open up proceedings. Pepser hits the deck. That's the exact right target you want to go for.
They're not done there. Look at who it is. Juan Flatro again fighting off of catwalk, and he's not done. Double dinking Shine, another multi-kill round. He's unstoppable, and it looks like his team's in the same boat. Heap, half HP dancing around the scaffold, and a few inches away from losing his life, but this is kind of bad. Because eventually Regon's just going to wise out to this and tuck straight into Firebox. GXX keeps an eye on his palace, knows they're coming up through connector, and knows that this round can pretty much just come down to time. 10 seconds to go, and center enough catlocks in the last. That felt way discoordinated for the eyeballers. My expectations of the pistols are low, but the pace is a bit different. But for now, maybe I'll or maybe not. Forgot, on the other end of that wall is Juan Flatro and center, who puts his multi-kill spree up 3 kills, maybe with a 4th inbound. Stop testing him, it's not gonna go well. 18 kills, and it doesn't seem like he's done yet. The impatience could kill him. And I think that's a big jewel too, because if you find this kill as GXX, then you might just walk straight through. Maybe not, but it's still an opener. You're not getting back anytime soon.
A large bit of relief there manufactured towards A. Eventually to be given back, but it's off angle. You never expect someone on the bricks. I mean, the window's not broken, so you have no reason to expect that.
Oh my god.
3 peeks in towards middle. Flash set up for more aggression here. Juan Flatcher wants a piece of the pie. But Rigon says it's my turn. One man standing. Will he be clear? Not quite. Juan Flatcher finally down with no kill, but man, has he ever done enough? Or has he? JW cooking a little bit here. Spots out another.
That was scary. That was scary. If he gets that flick on GXX, this round is all of a sudden back on the cards. However, with 36 seconds, with a 1v3, 1 smoke, and not even the bomb away, he's getting flanked. Oh, not anymore. Synopsy gives it away, but I think this post should pay them good respect. GXX, looking the right way. Oh no, that's a big miss. JW, he collects, and now he's back in the running.
It's clear.
Up to the A site he goes. It's red wrong. This is a free plant and a free site. It's retake time for the Bad News Eagles. And they may have some bad news of their own to face. Coming quickly up connector. Synopsy doesn't want to let him get into a post plant. Now they spotted a volley inside of the site. Missed the first shot of the round. Finally, they put him to bed. But you can't say you weren't scared if you're BNE.
What a heroic effort right there from JW, making him sweat.
Gonna end anytime soon. Volley in the top mid boxes. They've got one trapped. No, but they went to. No, you can't. You just can't be hitting shots like that, man. And they're not done! They go back into A. They've got them stuck in Palace Shine, not hiding these in Tetris. And there's an op, hard posted. That in the off gives you your fate. Oregon does. Regardless, you're not living for much longer, and it's another big deficit for the Eyeballers. Who still seem floating away. He trades back, so maybe there's a chance.
Has to be the inspiration of a little bit of life here. They're all huddled around.
If not anymore. Again, time's low, and he's even taken up the headshot angle, if that even matters. GXX good spot of both of the remaining players. And this should be dead in the water, but swinging out wide. Juan Flatro playing with way too much confidence. And now with 18 seconds, we're back on. 1 HE a pop with center catching on the cross, but you know where GXX is. JW wants to run him down. He knows the op's weakness better than anybody. And there's no one else you'd want to get you back in the running, Eyeballers. I mean, if you just go on to lose this next round, it's still inching towards GG. But this is the right idea and the right execution to get things up and running. Zappic, 2 kills, bump plant in. There's plenty of cash for the Eagles, so you know they're going to give this a try, even if it's not favorable. At least they should. There's really no risk in not doing so, but it'll have to come through the hands of Juan Flatro. 18 kills, but been silent for the past 2 rounds. Success taken aback, and it seems he's weary of someone's flank, but this will be up to timing that he won't win. Caught looking the wrong direction. Pepstore is looking to give the Eyeballers a chance in this map.
That one, he's still strong here for the CT side to close out the half with.
Sure, well, Juan Flatro stepping back up, and so is GXX. They want this 10-2 half. They want this double-digit score in the first, and they may have well earned it. Only 3 players look to stop them in their cause. A lot of flashes still left in store, and it looks like Heap will use it to the fullest extent. Same with Pepsor. So many blinded players, but not a lot of kills answered back. Pepsor continuing to push them down, and trades are lackluster. This was a 5-on-2, keep in mind, and it's turned all to GXX. But there's still 1 man to go through. GXX waiting for the cross, but opportunity is a miss. And now he's got one hell of a task. At least he's got a kid, but utility is sparse. I don't know how you're going to get back into this, especially jumping in a sandwich. I think he accepted his fate. Again, the Bad News Eagles aren't stretching out the strat book much. Instead, say, let's see if you can stop us. So far, answering is astounding, yes. But Center's still got something else to say. Same with his boys, who are kind of coming up short. These Glocks taking a while to lock in their targets. But they've at least forced them back to the market area. Juan Flatro even looking to move forward. Stuck behind the wall and inside of a smoke. Phasing it won't work. I don't think that's a thing anymore. And he learns it the hard way. GXX, there's just no way you pull this off on 4 HP.
Well, looks like they're going to go for a fast speed play. Utility is so effective here. Shine going to burn to the molly and set up for success right now, but he has only an MP9 and he has a lot more to do. He fights valiantly, but only gets one there. It's the scout that stands close by as well, but no luck for him. JW falls. Pepser on a retake.
Having them fall to the bomb explosion. But he does have a smoke and a kit, and he's continuing to inch forward, hoping maybe they leave before he does. But it's already shown signs of life, and out he goes. Smoke on the bomb, but I doubt you're expecting center on the ninja boxes. Even if you are, this doesn't matter. You've at least kept him on. 2 kills.
Quickly close that distance here on the CT side. Get themselves right on in. Comeback effort. Successfully so. JW. Flashing the head off early. Savage able to take care of Juan Fletcher through the smoke as well. So things going pretty well. Heap doesn't have armor though. That creates a bit of a problem for him.
This is a lot more hot contested than I expected, but still looks like it should on one. Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where is Regan taking this? Hold on a second. He's going to have a whole rodeo. And into CT he goes, knowing they're jumping into window. And I love this bait. That's what this attempt is, right? You have Shine jump into the window, hoping Regan will walk through the murder hole and try to collect what he thinks is an isolated kill. But instead, he's going to walk into B, get his bomb plant, take his free money. You try to work this 1v2. He's got armor and he's got an AK. Not a combo you want him to have. Head spotted in the first. It feels like you're giving him way too much freedom. Shine. Shot's a lot harder to hit than it looks. But he still holds it down to keep the eyeballers in good stead. Starting to deduce that this is likely to be an A hit just on track record and the info you have. But in the exit comes and in they go. Good flash, but nobody seems to have taken too much forward progress. Beyond getting into jungle behind the smoke, there's not a lot to speak of here, and Center's dropped through it. Shine. Trades in. The bomb's yet to go down. This is all allowing Heap to keep sneaking through on this ramp flank. Eventually, you're going to expect this. Just unfortunately not so quick, or maybe you will. GXX. I don't know why Heap stopped moving forward because of it. He's just found a double. And thanks to that and that alone, the Bad News Eagles shut down the streak of the eyeballers an inch closer to the finish. Unless you got some Lucky Deeg spam. This has got 12-7 written all over it. Maybe you do have some Lucky Deegs. But you need a lot more than just the one. Maybe that's what you need. Everybody's starting to show need it the most. And they've used up pretty much all of their Molotovs. Actually, not pretty much. They have used up all of their mollies. So you're going to have to hard clear these corners. Thankfully, for Bad News Eagle's sake, there's no crossfires in effect right now. It's just 3 players playing the game. And that's where the Deagles don't really shine. Speak of them.
Careful and cautious out in towards that site. But there's a wide open plant. Thank you very much.
No!
JW in a perfect position to deny the bomb plant. A fantastic pickup as he goes to clear middle as well, securing even more info. It's an op on the site who is not worried about CT. There you go, freebie for Heap. And eyeballers with the all-important force buy might just manage it. One more to find. Rick on 1 bullet away from death. JW not going to give him a free isolated duel, not yet.
It's just far too isolated, far too messy, and far too disrespectful.
Certainly gonna haunt Bad News Eagles, especially if they lose out on the series. Still though, there's more work to be done for CT side just to break that economy. Got AKs out again. Peps are gonna punish still with the early aggression. Heat following up, but they can't spin for the win there. Peps are able to adjust in time though. Scenari good with 1, but then traded quickly. On Plaucho low, GXX gonna have to do some heavy lifting in this round. He's gonna have to do all the lifting in this round. And no luck, eyeballers will convert. This becomes a 2-round game, and the money is shot for B&E.
Notably no smokes, which makes things a lot more interesting when they go in for one of these site takes. And time's even starting to run low too. Where do you go with this? I mean, A seems like a death trap, but so does B. It looks like Heat may have opening blood here in a moment. Regan, not expecting it.
He's gonna find himself a nice little freebie. Not only is it that one player, though, there's multiple around that corner. Nice readjustment, though, from Juan Flaucho. Comfortably planting the bomb is a whole other story. What a trade there from Synopsy. Absolutely instant. The Sapich looks to spam. He's off the line. Molly's not going to force him off in time either. Synopsy has a chance to work with a quick trade. A fiery finish, and GXX that stands alongside him with the AWP. And the bomb planted for him. Long reposition here. Synopsy's so quick about this decision making that he is going to beat them to the punch. And this could get very awkward for eyeballers.
I don't even know if this is really going to matter, though, because JW has a smoke. He's just spotted the op going back in a connector. Yeah, smoke on the bomb, have somebody stick to the defuse. Hope for the best. They tap it, waiting for the peaks to come in. JW sticks onto it with a kit, and it's all up to GXX. Lines it up, and that might just be the round. 7 can't find the bomb. Bad News Eagles running it down, sticking it with no extra chances. Last bullet hits, and the Eagles have match point.
And the most desperate scenario right there. Bad news Eagles make it work. What a trade from Synopsy. I gotta give him so much credit. I thought that round was curtains at the very beginning. With that little A main flank, the bait and switch setup, but Synopsy so... The play is likely coming towards them. It's coming up catwalk though. It's not gonna really matter. This A main aggression is not gonna be quick enough to deal with the pace of Bad News Eagles right now.
There's not a lot of utility back in the rebound for the Eyeballers. Savage and bench. The only big problem is Shine's angle on the balcony, which isn't clear. Deagle, even one kill would be criminal here as they look to overwhelm the few players here. Shine just staying alive. And that's all he's looking to do. The only task given to him is don't give up the site. Now, no problem. The rotators are here. In apps, in market, bomb plant not even going down. You've got pennies on the dollar for the last round of regulation.
No bomb plant right there denied at the last second. JW able to get away with it. What a phenomenal B setup though.
And he may have a great demonstration of it. He's the knight in shining armor for the Eyeballers and has been the whole series. We'll need to step up once more to put him into overtime. In he goes.
Oh boy.
Rat-a-tatting him up. The XM10. Only the one, but that's the one gun you're okay with giving away. Look at all the damage. The HE puts Regon down to 1 health. But the bomb goes down, and they get to play the post. This is way further than I thought they'd get. However, again, the health is of the most concern right now. And it's a game of time in which there's only one kit for the Eyeballers, and they're waiting these smokes out. Couple of flashes, but that's all they've got in their belts.
Best tools here, but in this retake here, the auto shot can be used against the flash play for the CT spawn pressure, but Heap's gonna find him fully blind. Now the auto shot sings from GXX, and he's gonna cut off the transition to the site. He lines up 2. The last kill comes in for the MAC-10, and Bad News Eagles, they pull through in the end.
It doesn't get closer. The scare of a lifetime narrowly avoided, and with Tech 9s and Mac 10s, there was a Glock in that buy that Synopsy comes.